Maybe it does, but it's the truth.
If the two of you were having an affair, you both could free plenty of burdens to be gossip that way. We are not having an affair, and if we were, why would we want on Gretchen Day?
Anybody wanted Miss Wilcox said it was those two. We overheard them talking, and they said the old lady deserved to get murdered.
Oh, really now? Even if I said she got what she deserved, I don't remember saying I was the one who gave it to her. That's right. It's perfectly possible to dislike a woman without murdering her. That's right. I may have spit in her morning coffee a few times, but that's it. That's right. Ew. I knew you were up to something, Miss Googleheimer.
Maybe after years and years of considering murder, we just finally decided it was time to get rid of Gretchen Wilcox, once and for all.
If I dislike Miss Wilcox that much, why wouldn't I just find another place to work? Miss Wilcox may not have been my favorite person, but I'm the murderer.
And why would you murder Dr. Shanklin and Mr. Livingston? Neither of us had any problem either.
Well, Joel had a problem with Stefan. His abuse of Stefan and dinner monthly were downright horrible.
They certainly were.
Wouldn't that make Stefan want to murder me, as opposed to making me want to murder Stefan?
Not necessarily. Why don't you tell everyone why you are no longer a theater critic?
I thought a career change would sound appealing.
Are you forgetting that we are in the entertainment industry as well? We heard the gossip. The real reason your career ended as a theater critic is because you were fired. Tossed out on your behind without even a see you later. Your column went on to be great hits. Your opinion in the theater community was no longer valued.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Maybe you wanted revenge for being let go of your job at Theater Monthly. Maybe you blame these successive actions like Stefan for your failure.
Then why didn't I murder Suzanne as well? And why would I murder Gretchen and Rachel? If you ask me, it's the three of you who look suspicious around here. You've been running around this place all evening.
Molly and me have been looking for food.
How much food can mine be anyway? It would make perfect sense if one of you was the murderer. You've been in and out of the kitchen with access to knives, and who knows where else you've been lurking around when people weren't paying attention. Perhaps by the cabinet to steal a gun? You were spying on me and Connie in the kitchen. How do we know you weren't spying on other guests too? Waiting for the perfect opportunity to commit murder.
And what was our motive?
Give me time, I'll think of something.
You've been sneaking around suspicious. You should talk to these two. They come barging into my room a few minutes ago and attacked me. They started snooping through my stuff. Hey, it could have easily been sneaking through any of your rooms. Sounds like an easy way to come across some murder weapons to me.
We weren't snooping to steal, we were snooping to protect.
So you claim.
Why would we want to commit murder?
Well, that's easy. You wanted revenge on Mrs. Wilcox for locking up your bicycle.
Do you really think we would stoop so low as to commit murder over that?
Were we upset that your right to bear arms has been violated? You were upset about something too.
No. That's right. Rachel was wearing animal skin. That made you angrier than a bull.
I had my dad killing animals, and that includes humans, even those who are animal skin.
They're all pointing fingers. But nobody's looking at the facts. A yak man over here is looking very suspicious.
Excuse me, bud. How do I look suspicious?
If you read all those conflicts filled with violence, there's an awful lot about how murders are.
Lester's murder is by supersonic force or techno laser beams. I don't know anything about knives, guns, or electricity.
You seem like the perfect murder suspect to me. You wear a variety of costumes.
Uniforms!
You become different comic book characters. Is one of those characters a murderer?
Never!
Maybe you want to be the ultimate villain. A murderer could very easily be hiding underneath all of your uniforms. We don't even know your real names.
Neither do I. I've been living, as so so many different comic book characters. I don't even know my real name. I know it has something to do with Jacob. Something Jacob.
You can't honestly expect us to believe that you don't know your own name.
Listen, if you're gonna point the finger at me, just because nobody else is, you should point the finger at the two people who haven't been accused yet. Freddie and Steve. How come the two of you get to sit around while the rest of us run around accusing of one another?
It couldn't be us. And why would it be us? It does seem awfully suspicious that the two keep insisting the rest of us stay in our own room, all the while having free reign over the rest of the bedroom. Like,
But I would never! And Fuzzy Wuzzy Freddy's too sweet to hurt a fly!
this is ridiculous. When Aunt Gretchen, Rachel, and Stefan were murdered, Christine and I were both in this room.
That is true. We were both in this room when Aunt Gretchen was stabbed in the hallway.
And they weren't right here when Rachel was murdered, so it wasn't either of them who should have passed time to Stefan outside the living closet.
They were also in this room when the accused passed. That means they didn't murder Stefan either.
It couldn't have been us, but it could have been any of you. Some of you have the motive to murder, and some of you have the opportunity. Right. What we need to figure out is who had both the motive and the opportunity.
I don't know how to do that.
Hold it! This guy needs our help.
What should we do?
Well, in the murder mysteries that I've studied, there's always this one scene where the detective interrogates the suspect.
Yes, but this bonehead doesn't have a clue what he's doing. He'll never be able to figure out what questions to ask the suspect.
Maybe we can help him figure it out.
Good idea. It's almost like a game, and you know how much I like games. I have a notebook around here somewhere. Stefan, make yourself useful. Now, we'll get these folks to help us come up with some questions that we think Fred should ask the suspects.
You mean we're going to meddle from beyond the grave?
We've been doing it all night.
It's fun. Oh, I'll click on the questions. I'm used to writing because I'm taking research notes in the field.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, Stefan, you just stand there and look pretty like you always do. I'll handle these folks. Now, do any of you have a question that you think Freddy should ask? Okay, let's start back here. Yes? Yeah. Why did he have a dress with his find out. Let's go over here.
Alright.
Yes, you.
Is Lola's scarf made out of bird feathers?
Is Lola's scarf made out of bird feathers? That would be a good question. Let's see. Hop over here.
Where did Lola put
Where did Lola get the 2x4? That's also a very good question.
I'm scared about that one.
Yes. Let's see. I'm not expecting anything good from this side. No one's actually surprising about either. One.
Finally, round of applause.
Where were the mines when all the murders happened? That's actually a very good question, so I'm kind of proud of you being on this side.
Probably over there, lower there. We got 4.
All right, let's see. One more really good question that we think is going to solve the murders. Right here.
How does Joel have service on his iPad?
How does Joel have service on his iPad?
Sounds like you're more interested in that than he is.